Oh yeah, here's where I took all the sand out. That's why all this is all fucked up. I stole all the sand from here. And even under it too. Ah, fucking off sprint. And so I broke up with her, and that's about the time that I started working, is when I broke up with her too. She wasn't very happy, and she got really mad at me, but no, it's whatever. I missed my house. It's over here. So, working at pavilions. Well, first of all, my manager, one of the assistant managers, absolutely hated me, and I ended up getting her fired later on. She would always I reported her to my family friend that got me the job, and he fired her almost on the dot. But she would try to make me quit. She would give me the worst hours on school nights. She would make me work until midnight, which was technically illegal for her to do, but at the time I didn't know that. I just did what I was told. I didn't have a voice for myself because this was my first job, and I've never worked before, so I just thought that was normal. And she was really bad. I did not enjoy her at all. Let's grab those seeds. And I would hate going into work because she would leave me she would leave me the most shit jobs, and then she would try to get me in trouble for shit that I didn't even do, just total bitch. And she had no reason to. She had no reason why she should be a bitch to me either. She just kind of was. But she ended up getting fired about 3 months that I worked there, and more people were hired, and so it wasn't so bad. And after I graduated high school, I worked there for a while, and time kind of just flew by. I didn't really pay attention. I just, like I told you guys earlier, I just kind of played video games, recorded, hung out with my friends online, played a lot of Halo. Just, normal, what nowadays high school kids do. I like when snow breaks. And we would just do kind of things like that. What else should we do? Hold on, sorry, I'll stop my story. I'll start the story up again. I'm trying to think. I guess I can make that some more wheat. I guess, maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll go caving. I have a cave right below me that I was exploring. Or there was a cave I saw a little farther down. Let's see if I could reach it. Yeah. Let's see if I can reach it. Yes, got it. Let's make some armor so I don't die again. I put it over here. I lost all that armor too, didn't I? So we need some pants. Well, let's make the most important things first. I think I have enough. Pants. Boot. Oh wait, whoops. Boots. And a helmet. And I lost my diamond too, I just realized that. Oh well, it was only one. Whoops. Shift click them on. Let's... Did I explore... Oh, whoops, wrong. Whoa! Threw him. Let's grab some water. Actually... Whoa! Didn't break it. Let's grab... Where did I put the iron? Let's grab 3 pieces and or 6... Yeah, let's grab 6 pieces and let's make a couple new picks since I don't have any. One, two... Oh, I should probably grab a new... I should probably make a new sword too. While I'm at it, at least. Let's take the golden apple. It might come in handy. Stack those up there. And I don't have any food, though. Oh, guess I'm eating rotten flesh. Nothing in there. Okay. Sorry, I like kind of spaced out for a second. I was like trying to think what I needed to get. There we go. Let's just leave these here. Maybe I'll need to use them again. Let's put that away. Let's put that away. We'll put the flint in here. We have enough coal, so I could put that away too. The sticks can stay. Wood can stay. I'll take the cobble. Put the dirt back and put that cobble back. Okay. Take a stack of cobble. Alright. Here's where I kind of did some branch mining a little bit. Alright, so where's that zombie coming from? As you guys can tell, I lit it up. Light it up! But, going... Oh, fuck, I forgot where I was. Oh, working at pavilions. Basically, time kind of just flew by. I lost track of days. Basically, when summer came around, my days were, they weren't any different. They were just minus the school, basically. But one thing kept, though, is I always still had this, I always had this want to make videos, but I never had, and I had a friend that at first that wanted to do it with me, and he still does, but, he left me with all the work, and he would improvise, and, I'm kind of more of a scripted person. Anyways, so let's grab this coal. I worked, we'll grab that redstone too. I worked and I played video games, and going into my senior year, I decided that I was tired of being basically a nobody, if that makes sense. So, I don't know if you guys ever had that or felt that or anything, but what I mean by a nobody is I felt like if I died, nobody would care. And I didn't want to feel like that anymore. I mean, I knew my parents would care, but I just felt like at school, nobody basically knew me. So I wanted to make a point of it going into my senior year that people would know who I was. So I was very friendly. I was very open. I wanted to talk to people. I actually ended up hanging out with Ty again my senior year. And mind you, I was working the whole time, and I would hang out with people. I'd do a lot of stuff, and it was fun. And life kind of turned around for me there, and it was, and it opened up whole new doors for me. And I wasn't playing video games as much though, so I kind of lost my knack. I kind of lost my machinima making. But I was taking a video class in high school, which to this day is the best decision I ever made in my life. And I was with this teacher, and he was the best teacher and most influential teacher I ever had. He taught me almost the art of editing, and and it was just the basics, but it led into so much more, and and it opened my eyes to this whole new field of video making and editing and all this cool stuff, and it was just amazing. And that is fucking loud. That won't probably be loud for you guys, but for me it is. And it was just amazing. There was this whole new world of editing. I never saw it before. I would just make videos for fun, and I didn't know why I made them. I just made them because I made them, and I taught I was self-taught. No one told me how to edit anything. I'd put copyrighted music in, I would do this, I would do that, and it never dawned on me. But then he told me, and he would explain to us, what filming is, and he would show us these old ass films. Fuck, I need to get out of here. And he would show us these old ass films. Let me make a bridge over this so I don't fall in there. There we go. He would show us these old ass films that that were basically just pieces of shit, but he would tell us, you know, this was made with people sitting there and coloring in each slide to make a color, and it just was mind-blowing to me at the time. And you know, to this day I still thank him for bringing out my creativity. I mean, I'm only acting upon it now, you know, 5 years later. I don't remember how many years, but no, 5 years later, you know. But you know, it was just amazing, and I thought it was, and you know, and it's still to this day, it's like whenever I see him, because I live by the high school, I always like to talk to him just because he's such a good person, and he's so bright, and you know, and he really opened my eyes to basically video making. My voice kind of cracked for some reason, but this cave is huge. I didn't realize how big it was, but we're finding lots of good stuffs. You know, makes up for that first caving experience that I died in.